Good morning, Center 2. Today we will quickly review everything we've learned about nouns, and then we're moving on to a new type of noun. So, we know that common nouns are any animal, person, place, thing, or idea. For example, boy, girl, friend. They're not very specific, right? And then we know that proper nouns are specific person, animal, place, thing, or idea, right? And that starts with a capital letter. So for example, me, Stephanie, I'm a proper noun because I'm one person, I'm specific, I have a name. For example, an iPhone. This is a proper noun because it has a name, a specific name for this type of phone. It's not just a phone, it's an iPhone. Same thing, I could have a car or I could have a Toyota. It's a specific type of car. So we also know what singular nouns are. Singular means one water bottle. Plural means more than one, water bottles with the S. And we know all of our rules for plural nouns. Today, we will be looking at possessive nouns. Possessive nouns. So, a possessive noun shows ownership. It shows who something belongs to. So now we're going to take a look at some examples of how to write possessive nouns. So I have a little friend with me here, and its name is apostrophe, right? So this is an apostrophe. I think you've met him before. If this is your first time, then here is apostrophe. Apostrophe here is standard 2. If you've met him before, then you should know how to use him some ways when you're doing your writing. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna first take a look at some ways that the apostrophe can be used. It has multiple ways, but one of the ways is that you can use it to join words together. So let's take a look at some examples here. So apostrophes can be used to join two words together, and I have two short examples. The word do and the word not. To join these words together, we will use the D-O-N, and we'll use our little friend apostrophe, and then we'll add the T there. So the word becomes don't. It's a shorter version, and it means the same thing. Don't means do not. Here's another example. We have the word I and would. So I would, and we can shorten this, put the I, my friend apostrophe, and the D, and it become I'd, which still means I would. But did you know an apostrophe can also show possession? Possession means ownership. Possession means something belongs to someone. So let's look at some examples. This is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And Sarah has a cat. There's her little cat. So we can change Sarah's name to show that the cat belongs to her by using our friend apostrophe and adding an S. So let's take a look at how that would look. This is Sarah's cat. See, we have Sarah here, apostrophe S, cat. Now, Sarah is a singular noun because she's one person. And so we're practicing to change singular nouns to possessive, to the possessive form, okay, to show ownership, who it belongs to. Now, if you look at this sentence, this is Sarah's cat. Cat is also a noun. So in order for us to know which one do we change, which noun do we change, because cat is also singular, we have to ask the question, who does it belong to? So in this case, the cat belongs to Sarah. So Sarah's the noun that we're going to change to the possessive form. Let's take a look at another example. This is Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Sophie has some cash. So Sophie has some cash here. Sophie, can you give us that cash? Okay, so how would we change this to show that the cash belongs to Sophie by using our apostrophe S? Give you a little time to think. Okay, so if you guess that we're gonna say this is Sophie apostrophe S cash, then you got it correct. You get it correct. See, this is Sophie's cash because we asked who does the cash belong to? Who owns it? Sophie. Because this is a noun as well, but we want to focus on the noun that owns it. Who owns it? That's the noun that we're going to change to the possessive form. Let's look at another example. This is Joe. Joe has a car. So Joe and his car. Who does the car belong to? The car belongs to Joe. So we will say that this is Joe's apostrophe S, Joe's car. Now, if I'm reading something and I see the apostrophe S, I already know that it means it belongs to the person with the apostrophe S. So when you're reading and you see that, it's telling you who something belongs to. It's showing the ownership. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at one more example. Now, this is my friend. Friend is a common noun. Okay, so we can also use common nouns. My friend has pizza. They're not being specific, they're just using a common noun, friend. So we will say, this is my friend, apostrophe S, so it becomes friend's pizza. This is my friend's pizza. So possessive nouns can be shown with common nouns or plural noun. So possessive nouns could be either common nouns or proper nouns. And singular or plural, but today we're practicing with singular nouns. So in your New Caribbean Junior English Book 1 on page 74, you're going to see this activity. And it says, look at these pictures. See who owns each thing. Copy the numbers and names into your books. That will be your language arts notebook. We do not write in this book, so copy it in your language arts notebook. Then complete the exercise by adding apostrophe S after each person's name. The first one's done for you. So let's take a look. Number 1, Errol's bat. They already wrote it in for us. So I wrote in number 2 here. So number 2 is Sonia. So what I will do is look for number 2 down here. See, beside number 2, the answer is teddy bear. So I know that this teddy bear belongs to Sonia. So I'm going to go ahead and put her name, Sonia, her name here with an apostrophe S. So Sonia's bat, Sonia's teddy bear, right? So Sonia's teddy bear. Errol's bat, Sonia's teddy bear. I'll do one more to show you and then I'll leave you to complete the rest of this while I explain how to do this one. So number 3. Number 3 is Tony, and Tony owns the ball. So this ball here is for Tony. So on this line, I'm going to write his name because he's at number 3. See, number 3. But I will change it to the possessive form. So I'm going to write Tony, T-O-N-Y, apostrophe S, ball. Tony's ball. I need to add apostrophe S to show possession. So Tony's ball, right? This is an N. Tony's ball. Now for down here, you're going to also do this, but you're going to rewrite the sentences in your language arts notebook. So it says the house of Jack. This will become, all you have to do is, who does the house belong to? House belongs to Jack. So you're going to write it in the possessive way. Jack, apostrophe S, Jack's house. You're just going to write the name and what they own. So Jack's house. So this one says the pen of my aunt. Just gonna, who does it belong to? My aunt. So aunt. Aunt, apostrophe S, aunt's pen. Aunt's pen. So you're just gonna rewrite, find out who it belongs to, and rewrite it with in the singular possessive form with the